Hello everybody, hello my dear students, welcome to all of you in a new English session. In this session we will have the conjunctions part 2, and this session is introduced by Mr. Amr Fathy. The conjunctions or the linking words. And in the last sessions we have seen how to use the linking words that show contrast and cause. In today's session we will have how to express about effect or result by using linking words. If you want to use linking words to show or to express effect or result, you can use therefore, so, consequently, as a result, and that's why. Again, if you want to express about, if you want to use linking words that express effect or result, you can use therefore, so, consequently, as a result, that's why, plus clause. And last time we explained the difference between the clause and the phrase, and we said that I mean by clause the full or the complete sentence, and we mean by phrase noun or verb ing. Let's have the first example. Look at number 1. Our team played badly, comma, so they lost the match. So here is used to express about what? Effect or result. Is okay? Number 2, forests are being destroyed, full stop. As a result, a lot of animals are losing their homes. If you look at sentence number 2, you will find that this sentence expresses about result, not cause, not contrast, but it expresses about what? Result. So in the number 2 we have used as a result to express about what? Result. Is okay? Also we have in number 3, there was nothing exciting on TV, comma, so, or consequently, or that's why I decided to play computer games. The most important point in this lesson, as I said before, is the punctuation mark. Take care when you use the punctuation mark, because the punctuation marks are very important when you deal with the linking words. So if you look at exercise number 1, our team played badly, then we had what? Then we have comma, yes, as you have seen, so they lost the match. Number 2, forests are being destroyed, then we had what? Then we have full stop. As a result, comma, a lot of animals are losing their homes. In the same way, number 3, there was nothing exciting on TV, then we have comma, so, consequently, or that's why I decided to play computer games. Of course, most of the students used so, and it's rarely to use therefore or consequently as a result. So I advise you to use therefore, consequently as a result, and that's why, besides so, when you express about effect or result. Is okay? So again, before moving to another point, if you want to express about effect or result, you can use, as I said, therefore, so, consequently, as a result, and that's why. And if you use them, you should follow them, or you should use a clause after them. And as I said before, I mean by clause the complete or the full what? The full sentence. Is it right? To the number 4, here in this part we will have how to express about addition. And when I express about addition, I can use in addition, besides that, moreover, furthermore. again if you want to express about addition, if you want to use a linking words that show or express about addition, you can use in addition, besides that, moreover, or furthermore. When you use them, you should use a clause after them, as I said before. Example, let's have some examples. Look at number 1. In addition, Tim does his homework, he listens to music. Again, in addition, Tim does his homework, he listens to what? To music. Here the sentence was, الجملة أصلا كانت إيه يا ولاد؟ Tim does his homework, he listens to music. Again, the original sentence أو أصل الجملة كان إيه أصلا؟ Tim does his homework, he listens to music. Then he asks you to use in addition. So if you use in addition, it will be like this. In addition, Tim does his homework, comma, he listens to what? To music. Is okay? Number 2, she cooked the lunch, full stop. Besides that, comma, she cleaned the house. Again, she cooked lunch, full stop. Besides that, she cleaned the house. Here in this sentence, the original sentence was الجملة الأصلية كانت إيه أصلا before using the linking words. She cooked the lunch, full stop, she cleaned the house. So you are asked to use what? Besides that, and if you are asked to use besides that, the sentence will be like this. She cooked the lunch, full stop, besides that, comma, she cleaned the house. طبعا take care when you use in addition or besides that. As I said, you should use a clause after what? You should use a clause after them. Is it clear? If you look at number 1 and number 2, after in additions and besides that, we use what? A clause like Tim does in number 1 and she cleans house in number what? In number 2. Number 3, number P. If you want to express about addition, you can also use in addition to, besides, as well as. Take care. Again, if you want to express about addition, you can use in addition to, besides, as well what? As well as, plus noun or verb ing. Here, طبعا take care. There are great differences between in addition and in addition to, besides that and besides only, moreover and as well as. When you use in addition to or besides or as well as you have seen, you should use a noun or verb ing after what? After them. Here we don't have a clause. يعني هنا مفيش clause زي number A, but we use noun or verb ing. Example number 3. In addition to going to the market, comma, we went to the zoo. Again, in addition to going to the market, comma, we went to the zoo. If you look at number 3, you will find that we use verb ing going after in addition what? To. So here in number 3, we don't have a clause like number 1. But we use what? Noun or verb ing. طبعا the original sentence الجملة أصلا كانت إيه يا ولاد؟ We went to the market, full stop, we went to the zoo. Use in addition to. يبقى لما أحط in addition أستخدمها إزاي؟ يبقى in addition to going to the market, comma, we went to the zoo. Is okay? So again, if you use in addition to, you should use verb ing or noun after it. Also look at number 4. Besides studying her lessons, comma, Mona helped her mother. Besides studying her lessons, Mona helped her mother. So as I said before, when I use besides, you should use after besides verb ing or what? Or noun. So the sentence will be like this. Besides studying her lessons, Mona helped her mother. طب what about the original sentence? الجملة أصلا كانت إيه قبل ما نعمل linking before using the linking word? طبعا the sentence was الجملة أصلا كانت هيبقى Mona studied her lesson. Mona helped her mother. Mona studied her lesson. Mona helped her mother. طبعا take care خلي بالك ان the subject in this sentence is the same. We don't have different subjects. Mona, Mona. So when we use besides, the sentence will be like this. Besides studying her lessons, comma, Mona helped her what? Her mother. Is it right? This is for what? For number 4. Look at number 5 and take care when you use and if you look at number 5, this sentence is very important. Jack plays tennis. Full stop. Jack plays football. طبعا number 5 is an examples for writing, for rewriting the sentence in the exam. ده مثال لما يجي لنا سؤال الريرايت في الايه في الامتحان، تبقى جمله كده بالظبط. Jack plays tennis. Jack plays football. طبعا هنا نوت ان the same subject الفاعل واحد، يعني هو جاك هو جاك في الجملتين. طب how can I use as an example as well as the sentence will be like this. الجمله تبقى كده بالظبط يا ولاد. Jack plays tennis. Jack plays tennis as well as football. يبقى بنلاحظ ان احنا حطينا as well as ما بين تنس وما بين فوتبول، والنوتس ده تلاحظ ان the subject here in the sentence is not is the same. But look at number 6 and compare, please compare between number 5 and the number what and the number 6. Number 6, Jack is a doctor. His friends are doctors. Again, Jack is a doctor. His friends are doctors. طبعا note here in this sentence that we have different subject. لاحظ ان هنا الفاعل مختلف. Jack, we, his friends. يعني هنا طبعا we have two different subjects. So how can I deal with this sentence when I use as well as an example? ازاي اتعامل معاها لما استخدم as well as؟ If you want to use as well as in the sentence will be like this. Jack, take care, Jack as well as his friends is a doctor, and please take care because here in this sentence the verb follows the first subject. ايه اللي حصل في الجمله دي؟ الجمله دي مهمه جدا، خلي بالك. طبعا most of the students can make mistakes when they answer this sentence. Why? Because most of the students will answer the sentence Jack as well as his friends are doctors. طبعا هنا تبقى جملة غلط. If you say here are doctors, the sentence will be wrong. Why? Because if you want to use as well as، خلي بالك معايا عشان دي مهمة جدا. لو انت هتستخدم as well as and you have two different subjects. You have what? Two different subjects. The verb here in the sentence follows the first subject. يبقى الفعل هنا هيتبع الفاعل الأولاني زي الجملة اللي احنا قلناها number 6. يبقى Jack هنا singular as well as his friends هنا plural is a doctor not are a doctor. Not are doctors. طبعا the common mistakes خطأ الشائع هيكون هنا are doctors. If you say are doctor, the sentence will be wrong. يبقى دي ملحوظة. This note is very important. The notes take care when you deal with as well as and you have two different subjects. Why? Because in this case the verb follows the first subject, not the second subject. Is it right? This is for as well as again. If you want to express about additions, you can use as in number A in addition, besides that, moreover, or furthermore, plus what? Plus close, as I said. And in number P you can use also in addition to, besides, as well as, and in this case he will use noun or verb ing. Take care when we use as well as, because if you want to use as well as with two different subjects, the verb follows what? The first or the second? No, the first what? The first subject. طبعا كانت الجمله مثلا نمبر 6 السبجكت الاولاني his friends كنا قلنا are doctors، لكن عشان طبعا في جاك يبقى لازم is clear. This is for the number A and number B. Number C, you can use not only but also, or not only but as well to express about what? To express about addition. يعني ممكن نستخدم برضه not only عشان نعبر فيها عن additions. Example number 1, the earthquake caused not only mass destruction but also thousands of deaths. Again, the earthquake caused not only mass destructions but also thousands of deaths. So here we use not only here in this sentence to express about what? Contrast? No. Cause? No. But it expresses about additions. Is it right? This is for number what? Number 1. Look at number 2. My new car is not only economical in petrol but easy to control as well. Again, my car or my new car is not only، طبعا لاحظ ان not only هنا is used after verb what? After verb to be. ما تجيش تقول لي بقى my new car not only is، طبعا غلط. It will be wrong answer. Take care the positions of not only in the sentence. خلي بالنا كويس جدا يا ترى هنحط not only ازاي. طبعا if you look at number 1 you will find that we use not only after the main verb caused, but in number 2 and in number 2 also we can use it after verb what? Verb to be. So we can use not only but also, or not only but كذا and كذا as well. Is it clear? This is number 1 and number what? 2. Also we have number 3. Manal did her homework. She helped her mother. طبعا دي شكل السنتنس في الريرايت عشان بس في الاكزام نخلي بالنا تيجي ازاي. منال تاني number 3 again. Manal did her homework. She helped her mother. You are asked to use not only. هيطلب منك انك تستخدم not only في الريرايت. So the sentence will be like this. طبعا take care here in number 3. Why? Because not only here is written, not here is in capital letter, not in small letter. So what does it mean? It means that when you use not only, you should begin the sentence with not only. So if you want to begin the sentence with not only, the sentence will be like this. Not only did Manal do her homework, but also she helped her mother. طبعا بنلاحظ حاجة مهمة جدا إن if you want to use not only at the beginning of the sentence take the form of questions. Again, if you use not only at the beginning of the sentence, what happens? The sentence takes the question form. هتاخد صيغة السؤال. طبعا دي ملحوظة مهمة جدا. يعني لما جيت استخدمت not only في الأول عملتها أكني بالظبط بعمل questions سؤال. ما قلتش not only منال did her homework. لا. عملتها هنا استخدمت، لاحظ هنا بالخط اللي هو بالريد ان انا استخدمت use did as if it's a questions كما لو كانت هي سؤال او question form. Is it clear? This is for not only at the beginning of the sentence. So we had used not only at the beginning of the sentence, and we said that if you want to use it at the beginning, you should take care and you should make a question form. You should make what? A question form. This is for number 3. Look at number 4. My sister is interested in chess. I am interested in chess. My sister is interested in chess. I am interested in chess. طبعا this sentence number 4 we have 2 different subjects. We have what? 2. خلي بالنا كويس جدا من فكرة is the same subject with 2 different subjects. Number 4 we have 2 different subjects. My sister is interested in chess. I am interested in chess. يبقى we have my sister and I. So how can I deal with this sentence? ازاي هقدر اتعامل مع الجملة دي if you have 2 different subjects؟ يعني هعمل معاها ايه لو كان عندي subject هنا مختلفين؟ طبعا the sentence will be like this. يبقى not only my sister but also I am interested in chess. وهنا في ملحوظة مهمة جدا. Note that. لاحظ in the verb here in sentence number 5 follows the second what? The second subject. يعني الفعل هنا مش هيتبع الفعل الأولاني زي as well as. خلينا بالنا بقى كويس، النقط دي مهمة جدا. لكن هنا the verb follows the second subject. فين السكند subject هنا؟ I. عشان كده قلت هنا I am interested in chess. دي نقطة مهمة جدا جدا. Again, if you want to use not only and you have two different subjects, and you have what? Two different subjects. In this case, when we use the mean verb here in the sentence should follow the first or the second? No, the second one, the second subject. Is it clear? So again, we said that when I use as well as, the verb follow the first, but not only the second subject. Also, we can use both and to express about addition. Example, Ali is clever, his friends are clever. Ali is clever, his friends are clever. Use both. How can I use both here in the sentence? If you want to use both, the sentence will be like this. Both Ali and his friends are clever. Are clever. طبعا are here follows what? The second subject. Is it clear? Also, look at number E. We can use neither nor to express about additions. Example, Adil doesn't play football, Adil doesn't watch TV. Use neither. طبعا neither nor يعني عايز اقول له لا هو لعب كورة ولا اتفرج على التلفزيون. So the sentence will be like this. Adil neither plays football nor watches TV. Again, Adil neither plays football nor watches TV. This is for neither what? Neither for. So we have both and, take care, both and neither nor. Neither nor for it's used to in the negative form or the negative meaning, or for sentences that contains negative what meaning. Also, we have number 3. Dan like music. Tom doesn't like. Sorry, Dan doesn't like music. Tom doesn't like music. Use what? Use neither. Even neither Dan nor Tom likes music. Neither Dan nor Tom likes what? Likes music. Take care when if you have two different subjects. Here we have used what? We have used likes. Is it clear? Also, number 4, my parents are not happy, my brother is not happy. You are asked to use what? Neither. يبقى how can I use it? يبقى neither my parents. Take care. Take care from number 4. Number 4 is very important one. Why? Because here in number 4 we have two different subjects. My parents and my brother. My parents plural, my brother is singular. So how can I deal? How can the verb deal with this sentence? So if you want to use neither, so the sentence will be like that. Neither my parents nor my brother is happy. What happened here in this sentence? The verb in sentence number 4 follows the second subject. Yes, دي مهمة جدا جدا. This is a very important point. دي نقطة مهمة جدا. If you have two different subjects, the verb follows the second subject. يبقى لاحظ ان معظم الحاجات اللي خدناها cases, most of the cases that we have in this session, most of them follow the second subject if you have two different subjects, like neither nor, and some of them follows the first subject, like as well as. Is it okay? Again, not only if you want to use not only neither nor and we have two different subjects, the subject of the verb here in these sentences will follow the second subject except as well. If you use as well as, the verb or the main verb follows the first subject. يبقى كله بيتبع second subject تقريبا ما عدا as well as. واضحة؟ بالنسبة also you can use to and either. We use to and either at the end of the sentences. مثلا دلوقتي نهاية الجملة يعني but to for is used to express about positive sentence and either for negative or for negative sentences. For example, she visited all, she visited عندما to. طبعا to here we have a positive sentence. Number 2, I didn't do my homework. I didn't take a rest either. So the sentence here contains a negative meaning, so we use to or either. We use not. Is it okay? Is it right? I think it's very clear and it's very easy to use to and either because they are used at the end of the sentence. This is for to and either. Number G, we can use either or. We can use what? Either or. Yani example number 3, either my mother or my sisters are clever. Again, either my mother or my sister are clever. So here we use either or. Then we have both and, take care, neither nor, and either or. This is for the either or, and as I said, if you have two different subjects, the subject here follow the second subject. So as I said before, زي ما قلت لكم يبقى كل الحالات او كل الكيسز اللي احنا خدناها تقريبا اللي سواء كان بتعبر عن addition like as well as not only but also both قلنا او either or كل الحاجات كل الكيسز ديت لاحظنا ان if you have two different subjects لو انت عندك السبجكتس هنا مختلفين في الجملتين يبقى in this case في الحالة دي the verb follows the second subject except again except as well as the main verb will follow the first subject, not the second one. Is it clear? Okay, in here we have some exercises to rewrite the following sentences by using as well to I'd like to drill you on the rewrite. Hani is short, his sister are short. You are asked to use as well as and not only. طبعا I think it's very easy now. يبقى Hani as well as his sister. Hani as well as his sister is short or are short. Which one is the right answer? Of course, it will be what is short. Why? Because as well as I said, for the verb is as well as follows the first subject and the first subject here Hani, so it will take what is. يبقى هنقولها ازاي؟ يبقى Hani as well as his sisters is short, not are. طبعا common mistakes اللي هيحصل دايما في معظم الطلبة ان هي هتستخدم are. طبعا if you use are with as well as in the sentence will be what? Wrong. يعني دي كلها جمل طبعا sentence. طبعا number 2 we know our rights, we know how to defend them. not only اعتقد سهلة يبقى لو هتعملها sentence يبقى not only do we know our rights but also defend how to defend them. يعني اعتقد الجمل يعني to answer it. Then let's move to number 5, purpose. Here we will show to you how to use linking words to express about purpose. So if you want to express about purpose, you can use to in order to, so as to plus infinitive. Plus what? Close? No. Noun? No. Verb ing? No. But here we use what? Infinitive. Example number 1. Children go to school. Why? ليه بيروح المدرسة؟ يبقى to learn أو in order to learn or so as to learn. يبقى if you want to use to, in order to, so as to, you should use infinitive after what? After them. In the same way, number 2, he ran quickly. He ran quickly. In order not to, طبعا take care here from not. Here we have a negative. لو عايز تنفي يعني to أو in order to هتحط قبليها بس. You will use not before them. So the sentence will be like this. He ran quickly in order not to miss the bus. Or he ran quickly so as not to miss the bus. Is it clear? I think it's a very easy one. Also, we can use so that, in order that, in the hope that. Again, to express about purpose, we can use so that, in order that, in the hope that. But here, if you want to use them, there is a great difference between them and to. To is followed by infinitive, but if you want to use so that, in order that, in the hope that, you will have a clause here. هنا يبقى عندنا clause, but the clause should have like this. clause لازم يبقى في الشكل ده. If the sentence is present, لو كانت الجملة present, يبقى عندنا subject plus can أو may plus infinitive. And if the sentence is in the past, you should use subject, could, might plus infinitive. Example عشان نفهم شوية. Number 3, children go to school so that they can learn. So that what? They can learn. Here, after so that, we use the subject they, then we use can or may plus infinitive verb. Is it right? طبعا take care, the verb here, go, is present, so we use can. But if the verb is in the past, like sentence number 4, he got up early so that he could catch the train. He got up early so that he could catch the train. طبعا take care, if you look at number 4, you will find that we use could here. Why? Because the sentence is in the past, not in the present. Is it clear? Again, if you want to express about purpose, you can use to, in order to, so as to, plus infinitive. أعتقد واضحة جدا. سهلة. It's very easy. And at the same time, في نفس الوقت, we can use so that, in order that, in the hope that, but we should use subject can or subject could according to the tense of the sentence. حسب طبعا التنس أو الزمن بتاع الجملة. لو present يبقى نستخدم زي can، أو sorry نستخدم can، أو لو past يبقى نستخدم إيه أو نستخدم could to express about purpose. Here طبعا we have some sentences about to, so that he needs the money. He wants, number 1, he wants to buy a car, so use so that. يبقى هتبقى الجملة ازاي؟ يبقى he needs the money so that he can buy a car. كان أول he needs the money، هنستخدم هنا بعد كده so that. يبقى he needs the money so that he can أو he may buy a car. طبعا هعرف منين الجملة present ولا past. طبعا take care from the main verb. Here the main verb is needs, so this is what present. But in number 2, as an example, the verb is past, so you can use could and so on. I think it's a very clear one. I go to the gym, I want to get fit. In order to, I go to the gym to, أو in order to get fit. لو هستخدم معاها so that هتبقى الجملة ازاي؟ يبقى I go to the gym so that I can get what? I can get fit. هكذا أعتقد سهلة. Here in this slides you will have some sentences to choose the correct. This sentence is about the linking the whole lesson. Number 1, because, although, despite, but, I knocked on the door, nobody answered. Which one is the right answer? طبعا هنا طبعا لازم نخلي بالنا في عشان choose مهم شوية. يعني before answering the sentence قبل ما تجاوب على الجملة you should know what kind of linking words do you need in the sentence. لازم تبقى انت فاهم ايه نوع اللينكينج اللي انت عايزه. هل الجملة هنا contrast؟ هل الجملة purpose؟ هل الجملة purpose مثلا؟ هل الجملة addition؟ هل الجملة cause؟ هكذا يعني. طبعا في الجملة number 1 هنا دي contrast. I knocked on the door nobody answered. طبعا عندي because طبعا دي غلط مش تنفع خالص بعيدة لأن دي متعبرش عن contrast because بتعبر عن cause. في عندي 3 اختيارات طبعا بنعمل analysis للإجابات أو الاختيارات. في عندي although تعبر عن contrast despite contrast but contrast. طبعا which one is the right؟ طبعا أيهما هتبقى الصح؟ طبعا بالتأكيد هتبقى although. Why although؟ because we said before we had explained this point before, because if you want to use although you should use a clause after although. So I knocked here, this is a clause. But if you want to use despite knocking لو كانت despite صح كانت هتبقى despite knocking on the door nobody answered. يبقى right answer طبعا هنا the right answer will be what although. طبعا but ما بيجيش في الأول خالص بيجي في نص الجملة. It's used in the middle of the sentence not at the beginning of the sentence. So the sentence will be what although. Number 2 he is working hard space he can pass the exam. طبعا take care he can pass, so this is it will be what so that and so on. Number 3 despite however in spite although. طبعا لاحظ ان كل التشويسز هنا بتعبر عن contrast. But the rule was we crossed it easily. So which one is the right? Despite طبعا احنا قلنا دي بعدها noun او verb ing. طبعا هنا in spite of نفس الفكرة although close. طبعا the right answer will be however. لأن هنا كمان لو خدتوا بالكم معايا في inversion هنا bad. احنا قلنا لو استخدمنا however لو انتوا فاكرين خدناها we had this point in part 1. If you want to use however at the beginning of the sentence you should make inversion to the adjectives. لازم بنقدم adjectives اللي هي bad. طبعا the right answer will be what however and so on. I think number 4 5 6 it will be homework. Fine. Number 8 in the same way. Finally I'd like to thank all of you and I hope you have enjoyed the session and until we meet again, thank you so much.